Fazli binti Muhammad Fazah and my matric number F1098.
My name is Nur Alam Sarah binti Yunus and my matric number is F1091.
Hi, my name is Daniel Shafira binti Sabuddin and my matric number 15DAT24F1084.
My name is Umul Husnatul Shazkira binti Cik Sab. My matrix number is F1122.
Hi everyone, today I will explain about the classification of cash flow activities based on different business transactions. Cash flow activities are divided into three categories, which is operating, investing and financing activities. So the first question is cash received on sale of investment. This transaction is classified as an investing activity. The reason is because the company is selling its investments such as share or bonds, which are considered long-term assets. Therefore, any cash inflow from selling investment is part of investing activities. The second one is cash received from the disposal of plant and machinery. This is also an investing activity. The reason is that plant and machinery are fixed assets used in operation. When these assets are sold, the cash received represents the recovery of investment in those assets. Next one is repayment of long-term borrowings by cash. This transaction is a financing activity. The reason is because it involves paying back loans or borrowings that were previously used to finance the business. Financing activities are related to how a company raises and repays capital. Next one is cash payment of company tax. This is classified as an operating activity. The reason is that tax payments are related to the company, main operations and profits earned from business activities. It shows how much cash is used in day-to-day operations. The last one is cash received from the issuance of share. This is a financing activity. The reason is that issuing shares brings in new capital from shareholders. It shows how the company obtains cash to finance its operations or expansion through equity. In conclusion, operating activities related to daily business operation, investing activities involve the purchase and sale of long-term assets, and financing activities are related to obtaining or repaying funds from owners and creditors.
First, let's look at the cash flow from operating activities. The company recorded a net profit before tax of 31,000. Then, we made several adjustments. There was depreciation on motor vehicle amounting to 45,000 and depreciation on plant and machinery of 22,000. However, there was a gain on disposal of motor vehicle of 15,000 and a gain on disposal of plant and machinery of 2,000, both of which are deducted. The interest on debenture was 3,240. After making these adjustments, the operating profit before working capital changes is 83,240. Next, we look at the changes in working capital. Inventories decreased by 5,000, trade receivable increased by 20,000, trade payables increased by 2,000, and bank overdraft increased by 2,000. After this adjustment, the cash generated from operation is 70,240. From this amount, interest paid of 3,240 and tax paid of 10,000 are deducted. Finally, the net cash flow from operating activity is 60,000. In conclusion, the statement shows that Sina Minda Berhad generate a positive cash flow from operation, which indicates good financial performance for the year 2024.
This slide shows the cash flow from investing activity. Here we can see the proceeds and purchases related to motor vehicle and plant and machinery. The amount shown here are taken from the ledger shown on the previous slide. Next, we will look at the cash flow from investing activities. This section involves cash inflow and outflow related to the company non-current asset, which include motor vehicle and plant and machinery. First, the company received cash proceeds of 70,000 ringgit from the sale of motor vehicle. According to the additional information, the vehicle had an original cost of 80,000 ringgit with accumulated depreciation of 25,000 ringgit, resulting in a gain on disposal of RM15,000. Second, the company also received RM30,000 from the sale of plant and machinery. The asset originally cost RM40,000 and had accumulated depreciation of RM12,000, leading to a gain on disposal of RM2,000. However, there were also cash outflow for the purchase of new assets, specifically plant and machinery costing RM40,000 and motor vehicle costing RM172,000. After taking all these transactions into account, the company recorded a net cash outflow from investing activity of RM132,000, indicating that more cash was spent on new investment than was received from asset disposal.
Now, I will be explaining the cash flow from financing activities section for Sinar Minda Berhad for the year ended 2024. This section shows that cash movement related to how the company raised and repays capital first. We can see that the company received 7,300 from the issuance of ordinary share capital. Next, there was an inflow of 8,000 from debentures, meaning the company obtained long-term financing through borrowing. The company also paid an interim ordinary dividend. After taking all these items into account, the net cash flow from financing activities amount to 60,000. This shows that during the year 2024, Sinar Minda Berhad generate a positive cash flow from its financing activities, mainly due to the new capital raise even after paying dividend to shareholders.